Ambassador Trell had seen many warships in his diplomatic career. As senior representative of the Galactic Concord, he had toured the sleek crystalline cruisers of the Lumari and the massive living hive vessels of the Vox Collective. But nothing had prepared him for what hovered before his diplomatic shuttle now. "Is that truly a human vessel?" asked Kell, his junior attaché, mandibles clicking in what Trell recognized as nervous awe. The human battleship Resolute filled the viewport, eclipsing distant stars with its hulking mass. Unlike the elegant designs favored by most spacefaring species, the human vessel was brutally utilitarian. No sweeping curves or aesthetic flourishes softened its silhouette, just hard angles, reinforced plates, and weapons. So many weapons. "Indeed it is," Trell replied, his four eyes blinking in sequence as he absorbed the sight. "The humans call it a Titan-class battleship." Captain Marcus Reed stood waiting as the alien delegation disembarked onto the Resolute's main hangar deck. He maintained perfect military posture, though inwardly he smiled at the wide-eyed stares from the visitors. Humans were the newcomers to galactic society, barely a century since first contact, yet they'd quickly established themselves as a force to be reckoned with. "Ambassador Trell, welcome aboard the UNDF Resolute *", Reed said, extending a hand in the human greeting custom. "I'm Captain Reed. We're honored to host the Galactic Concord's inspection tour." Trell's translator device processed the captain's words as he cautiously pressed his three-fingered hand against the human's five-fingered one. "The honor is ours, Captain. The Concord greatly appreciates Earth's transparency in these uncertain times." The uncertain times were diplomatic understatement. The hegemony, a militant coalition of species that rejected Concord authority, had been pushing boundaries, testing defenses. The humans, despite being newcomers, had boldly positioned themselves as Concord defenders. "Let's begin the tour," Reed suggested, gesturing toward a corridor. As they moved through the massive ship, Trell and his staff struggled to conceal their shock. The Resolute wasn't just large, it was designed for sustained war in ways most Concord species found disturbing. "This is our main fire control center," Reed explained as they entered a darkened room filled with operators at terminals. "From here, we can coordinate all weapon systems simultaneously." "How many weapons does this vessel carry?" asked Kell, the junior attaché. Reed's face remained neutral. "Classified specifics, but I can say we have kinetic, energetic, and missile platforms in redundant configurations." Trell's translator almost missed the implications. "Redundant? You mean you have backups for your weapon systems?" "Backups for our backups," Reed confirmed, "and distributed control nodes. We'd need to lose over 60% of the ship before weapons capability would be significantly degraded." The alien delegation exchanged uneasy glances. As they continued, they passed crew quarters, surprisingly comfortable compared to most military vessels. They toured medical facilities that could handle thousands of casualties and manufacturing sections capable of fabricating replacement parts without a shipyard. "You build this ship to fight for years?" asked Vin, the Concord military observer, his feathered crest rising in surprise. Reed nodded. "The Resolute is designed for extended deployment with minimal support. 5 years minimum without resupply, though that's not our preferred operational model." They reached engineering, where the true shock awaited. "These are our primary power plants," Reed explained, gesturing to massive reinforced chambers. 4 independent fusion reactors, each capable of powering the entire ship if necessary. Trell stared. 4. Most Concord capital ships operate with a single power core. "Humans believe in redundancy," Reed replied simply. The tour's final stop was the bridge, surprisingly small and utilitarian compared to the grand command centers of other species. Admiral Jane Thompson greeted them, her weathered face testament to decades of service. "Ambassador, I hope you found our tour informative." "Informative and eye-opening," Trell admitted. "Your vessel is unlike any in Concord fleets. Humans adapted our terrestrial naval doctrine to space," Thompson explained. "Our history is filled with naval warfare. We learned harsh lessons about survivability, endurance, and firepower. But such overwhelming military capability, Trell observed carefully, might be viewed as provocative by some. Thompson's expression hardened slightly. With respect, Ambassador, human history also taught us the danger of appearing weak. The resolute wasn't built to start conflicts. It was built to end them decisively. Later, as the delegation returned to their show, Trell remained silent, lost in thought. "Your assessment?" Vin asked finally. Trell's 4 eyes blinked in sequence. "I believe we've fundamentally misunderstood humans. We classified them as an emerging species requiring guidance and protection. That was incorrect. They're primitives with advanced technology," Hell suggested. "No," Trell countered. "They're survivors. Their world forged them through constant competition and conflict. They don't build weapons as displays of power. They build them because they expect to use them." As their shuttle pulled away, the massive silhouette of the resolute loomed against the starfield. "Will you recommend accepting their military alliance?" Vin asked. Trell considered the hegemony's recent aggression, then the human battleship now, receding behind them. "Yes," he said finally, "because there is something more terrifying than having humans as allies." "What's that?" asked Kell. "Having them as enemies," Trell replied softly. "Send the recommendation immediately. The humans have just become the Concord's most valuable asset and our greatest deterrent." As the shuttle entered hyperspace, Trell couldn't shake the image of the Resolute's unyielding silhouette from his mind. The galaxy was changing. The humans had arrived, and nothing would be the same again.